screen, which he very well saw. He just wanted to barge right through it.
Remember, DJ, almost at the end of the first half, I said the game is getting really physical. And it's carrying over here in the second half. That is the solid screen set by Cervantes. And apparently, according to the referees, Magnum was the one who barged into the screen. So a foul on Membrere. Ateneo on a 12-1 run this quarter, the third quarter. Direct. Fake. And a foul. Araw called for that one.
Gorgeous fake there by Jaire.
And he says, I'm okay, I'm okay. Let's send this one to Gretchen Pulido. Is she okay? Let's find out.
The tension of the two teams is really building up. That is why Coach Lito advises boys to keep cool and not fall for the trap of playing through frustration. Losing Marvin Cruz is a big loss for the team, but that doesn't mean this ball game is over. It just made the Maroons even more driven to win this ball game. Buda, TJ?
Thank you very much, Gretchen. Sometimes that happens. Your coach gets thrown out, your number one player, your point guard gets thrown out. It becomes a driving point for some teams.
Exactly, and the thing that hurts for UP, boom, Marvin Cruz at the half had 7 points.
Exactly.
And he's a guy only averaging 6. For him to get 7 at the first half, he's playing a great ball game already. Now, what's going to happen is the rotation here in the second half will be affected. Coach Lito will have to play Alvin Bienvenida, his third point guard, together with Gino Ferrer, rotating.
Maybe even with Vic Press.
Or Press.
Jaire Ibanez stops the bleeding. As you see, UP has not made a field goal in this quarter. Tenorio is down and is in pain. And the Ateneo side of things, which is right behind us, held their breath for a while.
Yep.
Remember, the last Ateneo-UP game, they lost Larry Fonacher.
That's right. Well, you saw that last statistic. UP still 0 field goals here.
Ito na nga yung sinabi mo, si Bienvenida comes in for Gino Jose Ferrer. Nagkakahugutan na dito dahil kailangan malalim na yung hukay ni Coach Lito Vergara because of the foul trouble of Santos, David, and now thrown out of the game is Marvin Cruz, and Tenorio finally scores, actually makes his third point of the ball game. He made free throws earlier. So he had not shot anything from the field. That's what I wanted to say. He struggles with the second free throw. And a lane violation, an infraction call on Paulo Bugea. What a game, TJ. And it is always a pleasure, an honor even, to be able to cover a game like this.
Oh yeah, super game. Now we'll see what kind of pressure Ateneo will put on the fresh off the bench guard. We'll see Alvin Bienvenida.
Sends it over to Cervantes. 10 on the shot clock. And a tap from behind, but it goes to Almeda. Baseline, and Q could not follow laterally and draws the foul.
Oh, ngayon pala napansin, both teams already in the penalty with still 6 minutes to go here in the third. So, folks, grab a chair, grab a good box of chips and something. This is going to be a long third quarter.
But I don't know about that because you look at the fans from UP and some of the Ateneo fans right behind us, they're all standing up. They don't care about the, this may slow down the game, but it will not take away the excitement and intensity of the game.
I highly doubt that. And it's actually because of the intensity and excitement which has caused the fouls.
Yeah. Some of the UP supporters on your screen. And with each win, the supporters, double for UP. Toti Almeda on your screens, connecting on both free throws. And he is the first Fighting Maroon to barge into double figures. Gets the lead back up to 3, 42-39. And Bienvenida will struggle to keep in step with LA Tenorio. And a foul is called on him.
The boom in the first 4 minutes of this third quarter. It has been a 13-5 run for the Blue Eagles.
And all of those 5 points for UP coming from the 15th parallel. 42-39. You're watching the UAAP on Studio 23.
Your connection to
Lisa, Arian, Jaja, Morel, Cecil, Bestie, Mia, Erica, Rika, and Deb. And they are from the UP Fighting Maroons. Or in the middle of that practice from Rika. She blended in with the students. I didn't even realize. Magandang hapon po. And again, as we said, with each UP win, padami ng padami yung mga estudyante, alumni na nanonood.
I even know of a couple of guys from UP who came all the way from Laguna.
Ganun ba?
Just to come here and support their team.
And I'm sure he's not disappointed. Although the lead has been cut down to the highest. Katipunan, the highest was at 12. Araw taking it away, giving it up to LA Tenorio. Tenorio, the teardrop shot doesn't get the roll. He could have gone aggressively because Abby Santos was there in front of him.
He didn't realize at that point in time that Abby Santos has 3 fouls. You know, in basketball, Boom, it's really a lot about presence of mind. In practice, you can practice 1 million moves if you know them all, but it's who is able to execute them on the floor at that given point in time. And that's what Michael Jordan always says. Mental toughness has made him one of the best players, if not the greatest players of this game.
Majid Del Rosario steps into the ball game. Araw and Intal move out. Kramer also comes in at the 5:46 mark. With UP protecting a 1-point lead, still no field goal for the Fighting Maroons.
It's a good thing, Boom, na nakabuelo itong UP with a big lead at the half, and they're able to, kumbaga, cushion this attack. Kumbaga, this is their shock absorber for the strong attack of Ateneo here in the third quarter. Even though they don't have a field goal, they have really held them off.
Kramer called for the foul in that rebound scramble. That is his third of the ball game. And you know what that means? Free throws.
I told you it's going to be a long quarter. We still have 5:44 to go. I said this with 6:03 to go, and that was a good 10 minutes of real time ago.
You know, going back to the last 4 matchups between Ateneo and UP, UP has not won. Going back to the 2002 season, that was the last time that UP won. That was a 53-49 decision. That was July 28th at the Makati Coliseum 2002 season. And then after that, it has been 4 straight. Ateneo has won the ballgame. UP is hoping to break that streak and continue on with their own win streak, which stands at 5. 44-41. 5:30 to play in the third quarter. Kramer puts it on the floor. Fakes up and under move from Doug.
Gorgeous up and under move there. Good recognition that Abby Santos has the 3 fouls. He went aggressive right away as he got that ball off the curl.
And that's what he has learned here this season, to be a little more patient. He doesn't force it. Again, Doug Kramer owns the best percentage from the field at 68.8%. In the meantime, another foul ball on Chris Dew, and UP is surviving from the 15th parallel now. Second personal on Chris Dew. 5:05 to play. And a solitary point separating both teams. Cervantes has upped his numbers in the second round, where UP has been unbeaten, untouched. Still, Lito Vergara, the coach, on your screens. UP is 9 out of 12 from the 15th parallel here in the third quarter.
That's a lot of attempts for 5 minutes. Boom, 5 minutes pa lang the third quarter natin has gone by. And they've made 9 of them, 75% from the field, from the free throw line.
Ateneo is 6 out of 8 from that area. Cervantes all the way. Gets the lead up, and that is the first field goal of UP. And after 5 minutes of the third quarter, the lead is back up to 5, so they have survived that last Ateneo run. LA trying to stay in the groove. Throws up the 3-0 dead, and again Cervantes blocking out Paulo Pugia very well. He has been doing that all game long. Alveda, 15 on the clock. Benita drives.
And look at Abby Santos, 4 fouls, 3 fouls in all, still diving for that ball.
17 on the clock. They go to Bienvenida, the fake, and then the setup job. Ibanez comes out.
Wow.
Just in time. Just as a 3-second infraction was going to be called.
And what a gorgeous pass from Alvin Benvenida. Gotta give it to this Basal Green Hills graduate. Talk about his... Whoa, what's giving it?
And again, more pushing, more shoving, more talking, and more unsportsmanlike fouls called here. And I believe it is one on Santos, I believe. Let's see.
We'll see where it goes. We saw the signal clearly from the ref that there wasn't a sportsmanlike foul. This is going to bite if it's on Santos.
Because Ateneo's on the offensive on this one, so let's find out. The referee is conferring at the moment. Referee Stan Maniala Mendoza. The unenviable task of calling this game. Let's check it out.
So it looks like, well,
We'll clarify that call with 3:48 to play. Let's see, we're clarifying the call right now. Okay, here we go. We have the official call on that one. DJ,
got it?
Yeah,
Well, unsportsmanlike foul was on Kramer for the second motion.
Second motion.
But the foul was on Abby Santos. So he gets his fourth foul. Doug Kramer picks up his third foul. But the free throws, I'll be honest with you, I'm not so sure how this is going to go. Whether they're going to give 2 free throws, looks like it. They're going to give 2 free throws to Doug
because of the foul. Because they're penalty. And Kramer will shoot 2 free throws, where he is shooting 66, close to 67%.
And then after this, 2 free throws for Abby Santos.
One possession. And natin, Kramer misses the second one. So Ateneo is 7 out of 9 from the 15th parallel. The lead is 5 for UP. 50-44, 3:48 remaining.
So right now, Bruce Cabral is at the scorer's table.
Waiting.
And I'm pretty sure he's waiting for Abby Santos to take his free throws and then pull him out. And then you're going to see a very small UP5 on the floor. You're going to have Coti Almeida, Jairo Ibanez. Cervantes will play center.
That's for sure.
Together with Alvin Bienvenida.
Santos aiming, firing, making two, getting the lead up to 8 at 52-44. And yes, DJ, to answer your question, ball possession will stay with UP as we see Bruce Cabral come back into this ballgame. A traveling infraction, the lesser evil there in that sequence, because Coti Almeida might have also been called for the offensive foul.
I think that's the first traveling call that Coti in this ballgame where normally that's his Waterloo. Yes. Napapatravel talaga yun pag bumebuelo yan with his first step.
The lead is 8. Ibanez is on Escalona. Bugia steps out of the pick. He has that shot. He takes it and makes it. Cervantes shakes his head and says, okay, he proved to me that he can shoot that one, so next time I'll be a little bit closer. The press on the guards. Cabral from 16. They have 12 on the shot clock. Cervantes puts it on the floor. Kramer was there. A slide.
What is the travel?
A great fake, but Cervantes slid. And now more problems for UP as Intal steps back in. The most productive Blue Eagle is back on the floor.
At hindi lang yun, Boom. Remember, I mentioned this is a small lineup for UP, and here comes more height. Oh, I'm sorry. They pulled him out. They pulled out Bugia. Alam ko sabay na naman yung tatlong malaki.
So they kind of match up right now. Small ball and small ball. But Gino Rosario gets it to go and cuts the lead down to 3. 52-49. The pressure back on. Ibanez against Intal. Nothing there. And Intal comes away with the recovery.
Ibanez grabbed the shorts of Intal and Ateneo crowd wanting another foul call.
Wanting another unsportsmanlike foul.
Not so many. We still have 2:30 to go in the third.
Hey, but it is a rule, you know?
Yes, it is.
Kramer settles for that one.
Oh, great defense there.
And Cabral blocking out his own teammate. 2:20 to play. The three-point lead being protected by UP. Escalona on Bienvenida. Baji on Almeda. Totti makes his move, but she was all over him. Gets the bounce, gets the trickle. Totti Almeda dismantles the Ateneo defense with that looper of a shot and gives them a 5-point lead, 54-49. We will be back. Stay with us, please. You're watching the UAAP on Studio 23.
Your connection.
And Ana Limon of Ateneo in today's close-up match point. Get killer confidence to meet your match with close-up. We are inviting you to watch the games live and visit the Close-Up Planet booth. And who knows, you might also be chosen as our close-up match point couple. It's one of those LaSalle Ateneo Union. It's
one of
here
those.
at the Philsports Arena, where you are watching the game between UP and Ateneo over Studio 23 for ABS-CBN Sports. Boog Gonzalez, TJ Manotoc, together with Chini Carabel and Gretchen Pulido at courtside. 6 on the shot clock of Ateneo. JC, that foul or make that shot will not go because the foul was called way earlier.
That was a good call. The hand
think
check
so
was
too.
there from Bruce Cabral, but there's penalty, and there's going to be 2 free throws.
As we look at this 3-point shot, putting on the brakes, sending it home. But G. Del Rosario and the 3-point shot brought to you by Smart Buddy. Wow, what a confidence.
Oozing with confidence in that
Sobra.
shot. But you know, you gotta give it to UP amidst this major rally of Ateneo. They're still up by 5, and
to think they struggled from
Correct.
the field in the first 5 minutes.
the foul trouble and Marvin Cruz getting thrown out. Marvin was one of their top performers in the first half with 7 points. And if you talk about bringing it on, in the second half, Ateneo has brought it on.
Oh, yeah.
And UP is still up there.
Where they have time and time again cranked up the juice and have won ball games in the second half. After going down as much as, 2016, the only time they were not able to pull it off was when they were behind 21 points against LaSalle.
And in that game, now let me just bring up this interesting stats that I have on LA Tenorio in the 2 losses that Ateneo has this season.
Since we're talking about it.
Yep. LA has scored 6 points per ball game in those 2 losses. These are his averages, huh? Shooting 25% from the field. In the 9 wins, LA has shot almost 12 points a game, shooting 45% from the field. Today, he has 5 points and he is 0 out of 7 from the field.
They're all free throws for LA Tenorio. And Baji is called for a foul. He's trying his very best to stay with Totti Almeda. I'm telling you, that's a tough job.
You know, this free throw shooting party is benefiting UP because they're getting these moments of rest. The way they played so intense and the shorter lineup they have now because of the foul trouble, it's benefiting them.
And they're buying time for guys like Abby Santos too. And Nestor David. .125 to play. Totti Almeda gets that one to trickle in. 14 points to lead the Fighting Maroons. They have pushed the right buttons so far in this game to stave off any rally of Ateneo. And mostly, actually, the points have come from the free throw line. Almeda marches to the bench, and Vic Epres, as we mentioned, will play more minutes here.
So the backcourt of UP has Ferrer and Epres against Cristiu and Magnus Calona.
1:20 to play. And a 5-point lead. Not the safest of leads here in the UAAP. And as they would say, a long ways to go in basketball. JC, no foul there.
Look at the defense of Bruce Cabral.
Who's supposed to be slower, supposed to be.
Look at the courage of not being afraid of the rocket.
Cervantes, back to Epres. Inside to Cabral. Nice fake by Cabral.
Trip.
Traveling. The trip was, I believe, more Bruce is doing than the defensive player. Baka, although we might want to see that again. Yeah, he might have lost his footing. That drive. I think that's what the referee saw. It's just a 5-point lead. 40 seconds remaining in this third quarter. But G posting up impress. He likes that. And he shows why he likes it.
Great decision there by the veteran, realizing the mismatch that he has at the post and taking it strong.
And Chris Tew, and here we go again. More talking, more shoving, and more embracing.
They gotta avoid getting their hands in the heads of these players, man. They gotta realize it's automatic technical, and the referee's again not looking. I saw some nape tapping.
Because it was after, again, the foul that was called on Chris Tew. Now, Chris Tew, yung tinawagan ng foul on the running Jairi Ibanez, I believe.
Whatever happened to tapping each other on the behind? Hindi na nabawas yun. Everybody's tapping each other in the nape nowadays.
Maybe they feel uncomfortable about it.
Maybe they feel insecure.
You never know. Ibanez goes to the line for 2 gift shots. He concentrates, aims, fires, and this is the first one.
You know, Boom, now it's making more sense to me. Ateneo has had a marvelous run in this quarter offensively, but they have given it to UP on a silver platter, allowing them to stay up on the lead with the amount of fouls they have given up. The scoreboard has run out of space. They've given up 12 fouls in this quarter. The scoreboard can only put 10.
Which means we should change that scoreboard.
Maybe.
It has witnessed a lot of classic encounters here in the Philsports Arena, DJ.
Yep.
This is a place with a lot of history. Basketball history and entertainment history. And Doug Kramer gets it up and in with a foul.
And again, it was Baji, the fourth-year veteran, Baji de Rosario, driving hard, dishing it off to Doug Kramer.
Doug Kramer leading the league in field goal percentage, 68.8, and a little screen from Baji.
A nice little box out from Baji there, getting him a little bit more room.
And Ateneo always wanting to finish a quarter strong. They might just, with this one, they are down by a solitary point. 5 seconds to play in the third quarter. Ferrer, and a foul is called.
Again.
And Baji, is called for this one. Whistled for a foul.
You know, if Ateneo, let's say for example they lose this game, they're gonna really be so frustrated with themselves with the amount of free throws they have given to UP.
Grabe na adrenaline ni Baji in a momentum. It's tough to call, to see from that angle, but hinabol niya talaga yung tres.
Which there was a defender in his face already. Aki Escalona was right there in his mug.
So 3 free throws for Gino Ferrer makes the first. And this will be very important to finish the third quarter, although officially it's not yet done.
13 fouls on Ateneo, and I think UP on their side has 10. Combined 23 fouls in this quarter, which I think in real time has gone about almost an hour.
Well, Ateneo fouled the wrong guy. He's shooting 78% as prayers are being said here to the Philsports Arena.
Another foul. It's a lane violation.
It's a lane violation, and that will do it. 30 minutes. Rough, tough, intense, physical action between the Blue Eagles and the Fighting Maroons. And the score is 59-56. UP ahead. 10 more minutes to play. Stay with us, please. Hope so from Ateneo. My apologies again if I don't. Denise is an 18-year-old student from Ateneo, and you can log on to www.pinoycentral.com to vote for your favorite Cinderella Eye Catcher of the Month. Maxine Magalona also there on your screens right here at the Philsports Arena.
I wonder if she was caught cutting class. That's why she's hiding.
Well, a game like this, well, I'm not encouraging anything.
If you're a parent, would you forgive your student or your daughter for
don't
cutting
ask me a
class?
question like that. First of all, I'm not a parent yet. So
I know, but you know.
I know. I'm just trying to get away from the question. No quarters given and none taken for Ateneo and UP. And Bugia cuts the lead down to 1 on a smooth turnaround jumper. 59-58.
Huge third quarter for Ateneo offensively with 30 points. And Bugia has come alive offensively here in the second half for Ateneo.
59-58, now a chance to take the lead. Last time Ateneo led, 7-4 was the score.
Boom, you know, interestingly enough, Lito Vergara puts Jaire Ibanez guarding LA Tenorio.
Oh, wow, LA Tenorio anticipating the pass, breaking up the play. They go outside to Magnum. Magnum for 3, that's long. Maybe not the shot you want at a point of this point of the ballgame.
Nabi Santos is back on the floor for the Maroons.
Still no sign of Nestor Davido. Jair Ibanez against Membrere. They go to Abi. Abi steps in. Oh! The stoppage by Paulo Bugia. Tenorio, nagmamadali. First field goal of LA Tenorio. And that's bad news for UP. The lead going to the Blue Eagles.
And LA Tenorio slams the cushion of the backboard saying, finally, pinagbikin mo ako.
This is not a battle, TJ. This is a raging war in Katipunan. And Jair Ibanez takes the lead back, and arms are entangled in a double foul called.
Why won't they let go when arms get entangled?
You know how it is.
Well, you saw the intention of Jaire wanting to run away, and Intel didn't let him go. So let's see where it's a double foul.
I saw the sign, yes.
Double unsportsmanlike foul or just double foul?
So it is double foul. That's it.
And JC and Jaire.
So the calls will cancel each other out. Both teams will
Check it out.
one team foul.
Here's a strong drive.
Strong drive. I love this Jair Ibanez drive. Among the trees, in traffic, arms get hooked, arms get entangled, flailing elbows, you name it.
They both held on.
It's all in this ball game. Tell me this is not a war. 61-60, that's bad news. That is so bad news
Gone.
for UP. Unnecessary too, TJ. We keep on saying these things, but then again, you know, in the players' minds, it's a ball game. Sometimes when you're there, you get carried away with the emotions and the momentum.
Oh, that's only 4 on Abi Santos.
4 on Abi Santos.
My bad. I thought all along he had 4 already.
Let's look at this Milo amazing fast break first. LA Tenorio splitting that defense, accelerating, changing pace, and then getting his first field goal of the ball game. Intal is fouled by Cervantes. Let's check out the foul problems, all right? Kramer has 4 for Ateneo, and Escalona, Del Rosario, Arao, Membrere all have 3.
And Chu.
And 2. Sa UP, Ferrer, David, Santos all with 4, Ibanez with 3.
And again, we're back to the familiar foul line.
JC Intal on the screens. From the 15th parallel, shot of this side of things that are right behind me and TJ, the Ateneo side of things. They have come alive in the second half after being down as much as 12. 20 points for JC.
And a buhay. Yep, it's been a superhuman effort for JC in this game. And he's thankful that at least Bugia has woken up offensively here.
Ibanez again, stepping into traffic. A courageous move by Jair Ibanez. A move. And well, obviously, si Ibanez talagang took his central vitamins today.
Yeah, yes, he did.
Together with JC Tal. 63-61, another foul called. Ibanez this time called for this one.
And you got to give it to Coach Lito Vergara. Reason why LA Tenorio is really struggling in this game, he has always put a taller defender on LA. That's why LA is 1 out of 7 from the 1 out of 9 from the field.
Not just the taller defender, but the defender who can stay within
Still quick.
laterally.
Taller, but still quick.
And Ibanez fits the bill.
He had Ibanez on him earlier. He had Totti Almeida.